Guardiola's surprising comment on Vinicius losing the Ballon d'Or. In a detailed statement, Spanish coach Pep Guardiola, manager of Manchester City, shared his thoughts on the controversy surrounding Brazilian Vinicius Jr.'s loss of the 2024 Ballon d'Or, which ultimately went to Manchester City's Spanish star Rodri. As expected, Guardiola's analysis was profound, highlighting his expansive vision of football, once again drawing widespread attention. Guardiola began by affirming Rodri's deserving win, saying, "Rodri is an incredible player in every sense, showing exceptional control in midfield and proving himself as one of the best holding midfielders in the world. He has been integral to Manchester City's success this year, contributing immensely to the team's achievements. He is a committed player with immense football intelligence, and his contributions should not be underestimated." However, after praising Rodri, Guardiola didn't hide his true feelings about Vinicius Jr., saying, "With all due respect to the results and votes, part of me believes Vinicius Jr.'s performance this year made him an ideal candidate for the Ballon d'Or. Vinicius has been a phenomenon on the field, a player with exceptional talent and a unique fighting spirit. He has shown abilities that make him one of the most exciting players in the world." Guardiola continued, "What Vinicius has done with Real Madrid is undeniable. He's a player who attracts fans to the stadium just to watch him. He rekindles the love for football in fans' hearts with his remarkable goals, exceptional dribbling, and contributions to the play. He has led his team to titles and made a difference in crucial matches. This level of performance is what makes a player truly deserving of the highest recognition in football." Guardiola noted that Vinicius might feel disappointed for not winning the award, adding, "Sometimes awards are simply a reflection of varying opinions and perspectives, with many factors affecting the choice. But this doesn't diminish Vinicius's value. He's a player who makes a difference with his performance, brings joy to fans, and impresses with his high level of consistency in every match." Guardiola didn't stop at praising Vinicius. He went further, describing his impact on a global scale, saying, "When you see a player like Vinicius excelling in major games, you realize football is not just a game. It's an art and emotion translated into amazing actions on the field. Vinicius embodies this idea in every detail, and what he has offered this season reflects his unique style in bringing smiles to fans' faces around the world." Despite his support for Rodri, Guardiola hinted at a point worth considering. "If you ask me, I'd say individual awards in football should always go to those who create unforgettable moments, and Vinicius certainly did that. What he delivers in matches isn't just stats or figures. It's a special magic that sticks in the memory and resonates with everyone watching the game." Guardiola elaborated on the importance of recognizing unique talents. "Players like Vinicius aren't born every day. They're creative, capable of changing the course of matches in an instant, and they are the essence of excitement in this sport. Vinicius is one of these players, proving himself as a global star with a very bright future, even if he wasn't honored with awards this time. Real closer to Davies than Barcelona. Barcelona is competing with Manchester United and Real Madrid to sign Alphonso Davies in the coming period, as his contract with Bayern ends at the end of this season. According to reports, Real Madrid is the front-runner for the player due to the financial stability of Los Blancos, unlike Barca's situation. Meanwhile, United has yet to convince Alphonso of their project, amid ongoing negotiations between the two parties. Real Madrid duo, behind Endrick's exclusion from Brazil, Vinicius and Rodrigo are the reason. Diniz Jr., the coach of the Brazil national team, has excluded Real Madrid's Endrick Felipe from the squad for the international break in November. Brazil is set to face Venezuela on the 14th of November and host Uruguay on the 20th of November in the South American qualifiers for the World Cup. Endrick's exclusion from the upcoming Brazil camp follows his recent poor performances with the Seleção in the 2024 World Cup qualifiers. Diniz Jr. explained the reasons for Endrick's exclusion, stating in a press interview, "We don't have time for training or to bring players back to full fitness." He added, "The most important thing for me is whether the players are performing well with their clubs or not. That's the question that needs to be answered for a player to join the squad." Diniz's comments hinted that Endrick's exclusion may be due to his lack of regular playing time with Real Madrid, since joining the team in the summer transfer window. Vinicius and Rodrigo to blame. Endrick made a promising start at Real Madrid, but under Carlo Ancelotti, he has had limited playing time, failing to establish himself as a goal scorer as expected. His appearances have not been as impactful as anticipated, raising questions about whether he is adapting well to European football or simply needs more time. The young forward is under considerable pressure, yet he has not met expectations so far, whether with the club or the national team. Page. Is it time for Brahim Diaz to leave Real Madrid? Brahim Diaz's departure from Real Madrid is one of the delicate topics currently on the table for the team, whether in the upcoming summer transfer window or perhaps even this winter. It wouldn't be surprising if the young Moroccan talent packs his bags and leaves the Santiago Bernabeu, even though he opted to stay last summer in pursuit of the white glory and more playing minutes. The Moroccan has been on the radar of several top clubs in the coming summer transfer market, including his former team AC Milan, Arsenal, and German champions Bayer Leverkusen. Why Brahim Diaz should leave Real Madrid? Brahim has strongly proven himself within Real Madrid's system throughout last season, contributing to the team's most prestigious titles, including La Liga and the Champions League. His contributions amounted to 21 goal involvements across all competitions, most of which were crucial in pushing the Los Blancos train toward trophy podiums. After the end of the season and despite many options in the attacking line with the arrival of Kylian Mbappé and Endrick, he hoped to secure a starting role, but that may not materialize, especially under Ancelotti's leadership. The golden substitute excuse. Many players live in the shadows with limited appearances, like Nacho, for instance, who gets few chances only to replace injured players or participate in less significant matches or for limited minutes. Brahim Diaz's situation differs slightly, as he is preferred when options are limited, proving to be more effective as a substitute, much like players before him, such as Angel Di Maria. Sports analysts argue that Brahim is capable of proving himself as a starter, and a club like Arsenal, at the request of their coach Arteta, could guarantee him that, as reported by Team Talk. Tensions in the dressing room. Recent tensions in the Real Madrid dressing room could also be one of the reasons pushing Diaz toward leaving the Royal Club. The situation flared up between the players and the coaching staff after the loss in El Clasico, with rumors of Perez's frustration due to Ancelotti not giving more opportunities to young players. With major clubs interested in his services and his desire for more playing time to ensure his growth, his departure toward a new destination in the coming days is likely.
Vâng, và trước khi tiếp tục video, thì các quý vị đang xem video thấy hay thì like, comment và đăng ký ủng hộ kênh với nhé. Một lần nữa xin chân thành cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.
Toni Kroos is the reason. The German's role in Bellingham's dip in form. Jude Bellingham, Real Madrid's player, has shown a decline in performance this season, both domestically and in Europe, after a strong start in his first season with the team. Real Madrid is aiming to repeat last season's success, largely backed by Bellingham's performances, but his form this season has raised many questions within the club as he's struggled to score. Since joining Real Madrid, the English international has played 53 matches across all competitions, scoring 23 goals and providing 16 assists in 4,613 minutes. This season, he has appeared in 11 matches, scoring no goals but providing 3 assists, and has won 4 titles with the team so far, including the Champions League, La Liga, UEFA Super Cup, and Spanish Super Cup. In his early days with Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti relied on Bellingham in various attacking roles last season, but now he is positioned in midfield, limiting his attacking impact, especially with the presence of Kylian Mbappé, who joined the team last summer from Paris Saint-Germain. Toni Kroos's role. The retirement of German star Toni Kroos at the end of last season has led to a significant change in Real Madrid's midfield. Kroos was a pivotal player in the team, delivering exceptional performances over many years and contributing to many titles. During his time, he held a central role in orchestrating the play with precise ball distribution and chance creation, allowing Bellingham more freedom in attack without defensive burdens. Since Kroos's retirement, Real Madrid's playing style has changed. Although the team has occasionally reverted to a 4-4-2 formation, Bellingham now plays as a central midfielder, reducing his attacking presence. This positional shift has distanced him from goal-scoring areas. Bellingham benefited from Kroos' presence, but now he must adapt to a new role that requires him to focus more on defensive duties, providing support to Valverde and Tchouaméni in midfield. This change has impacted his scoring rate, with the player yet to score a goal this season.